Jen.
It is. This is your pick day of the weekend. We've got lots of sunshine outside. Yeah, the temperatures could be better at the moment, but at least we're not dealing with that snow. Looking at temperatures right now, generally in the upper 20s to right around 30 degrees. We're at the freezing point in Willoughby. It is 29 in Parma and Hinckley. Good morning to you. 30 in Talmadge. Amherst checking in at 30, 31 in Avon, and then you go to the south here. Akron, Canton 30, Canton itself 26, Mansfield 30 degrees. So you factor in the wind, of course it feels a little colder than that. The winds aren't very breezy, but that's going to increase as we go through the day today. We'll have winds out of the west anywhere from 10 to 15, but all is quiet. I mean, Storm Fox looking great right now, not a cloud in the sky, and in fact the region is nice and quiet. But I am tracking a system and it's going to be moving in come tomorrow morning. So we are rain free for at least the next 24 hours. It's after 8 a.m. for our far southwestern communities tomorrow. So enjoy this nice stretch. Our temperatures this afternoon headed into the upper 40s for most of us. There will be some areas in our southern communities that will top the lower 50s. So looking at the week ahead, and I'll show you this in your 8-day forecast coming up, but your pick day, the one that you're going to want to try to get out and enjoy, will be on Wednesday. Temperatures topping 60. Of course, we've got the rainy period. That's tomorrow, looking like a washout, very gloomy day, cold rain at that, wintry mix to start off. And of course, we're going to talk about the wind a couple of days this week, but first up, Monday into Tuesday, gusting to 40. Then temperatures tumble. Let you know just how cold we get in your 8-day forecast. I swear, my kid claims that he's got a $300 Pokemon card, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll see. But then I've been watching YouTube stuff on Pokemon cards, and I'm like, I don't care how less there were. Just put them in the sleeves and put them in the binders. All right. That was back and forth. You know what's been back and forth? These temperatures. We have been like ping-ponging between like highs and lows. We had the snow, which of course, you know, Mother Nature's like, oh no, I don't want to be the least snowiest February on record. And because of that 1.1 inch in Cleveland and at Hopkins Airport, our official recording station, we are now at number 3 for the least snowiest. So I'm not seeing, maybe I might get about a trace, maybe 0.1 here tomorrow as this next system moves in. But the least snowiest still has the record of 0.2 that was set, or 0.2 that was set back in 1998. Now the most snow, over 39 inches. We hit 42 yesterday, which is right around average. Sunrise this morning was at 7:07 and sunset at 6:15. And let's see what that inch did for the season here. We're still down 30 inches of snow for winter, and winter is slowly wrapping up. We do have a meteorological spring on Wednesday, and boy, it is going to feel like spring. Wind gusts will not be upwards of 30. That's tomorrow. But as we move through the day today, our temperatures just a touch warmer than yesterday. We're headed into the upper 40s. There will be some areas in our southern communities that will hit the lower 50s. But we've got a quiet day on tap for us. Grab your sunglasses because you're going to see nothing but blue sky throughout the whole entire day today. Sun came up. It was beautiful. Still seeing some pockets of snow there in parts of Put-in Bay. But for the most part, we're seeing that grass. All right, looking ahead here on Storm Fox, all is quiet, but things are going to change. We're tracking the system that right now is over towards New Mexico and Arizona. So it's a fast moving system. It's going to get here by tomorrow morning. Clouds will be increasing not until tonight. So we've got the whole entire day to enjoy the sunshine. Here comes the cloud cover. Now, one thing to note, much of your morning commute will be okay. I mean, it's really after 8 o'clock where I'm expecting this shield of rain, sleet, or snow to mix in here during the morning hours. That batch starts to lift as we head into the afternoon. quickly followed by another batch of rain. This one possibility with some thunder and some heavy rain at times during the afternoon and the first part of your evening. Now temperatures will hover right around 40 degrees through the day. It's going to be a rather cold rain. And then we've got the warm front followed by a cold front quickly, so our temps will spike into the upper 40s and low 50s during the evening hours. That gets out of here. We are dry on Tuesday, no issues here. As we clear out the clouds on Wednesday, we're going to shift the winds and we'll be tracking our next system. Now Wednesday, the whole entire day looking good. Our temperature is 62 degrees. Here's your weather whiplash because by the time we get into Friday, our temperatures tumble once again into the 30s. So yeah, temperature's a bit above average right now, but then we spike middle of the week. But notice the trend going down. Friday is one of the days that we need to watch, because we're going to be seeing the system moving in, and this time it might look like we'll be on the colder side of it, so we could be talking maybe a couple inches of snow. Still ways away, the system hasn't developed yet, but one day to watch will be on Friday. Enjoy today, 48 degrees, mid-40s both tomorrow and on Tuesday. We've got the rain, we've got the wind, and then we've got the warmth. Lower 60s expected on Wednesday. And glistening off of the towers there. Now temperatures, I want to skip it. Temperatures today, a little bit warmer than yesterday. Yesterday we hit the lower 40s. Today going with the upper 40s. There will be some spots that could hit 50 degrees, especially south and points west, but it's all about the sunshine. Grab your sunglasses. Temperatures right now in the lower 30s. You factor in the wind. So out of the west, feels more like the low and mid 20s. All is quiet. We have no clouds across the Buckeye State. But lingering well to the west of us in the Four Corners, it's this area of low pressure, and this is our next system. Now this system will move to the east northeast as we head through the day today and into your night tonight. We've got a dry period before it starts to move in. Now here's the thing, there's going to be a short distance between this warm front and the cold front. I did have to make changes to the temperatures tomorrow. Rather than temps getting into the mid 50s, temperatures will only get into the mid 40s because that front will be sneaking through during the evening, followed by a cold front rather quick behind it. So this is going to be a cold rain as it moves in throughout the day tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a look at Futurecast. Here's your hour by hour. No issues today. We've got temperatures mid to upper 40s, 3:30 in the afternoon. Again, upper 40s should do it for the high. Still mainly clear at midnight, but then the clouds start to sneak in, starting with the high thin variety. Look for Jupiter and Venus, by the way. We'll have a clear sky this evening. You'll see them in the western sky. Now, tomorrow, we've got the rain moving in after 8 o'clock. So your morning commute should be okay unless you're one that has a later morning commute, 9, 10 o'clock. That's when this is all spreading into our area. The onset of it will likely have a thin layer here, not a thin layer, but a thin line of ice, sleet, snow, that wintry mix. Again, it's thin. We'll be watching that. Right now, going with absolutely no chance of ice as temperatures will top in the mid and upper 30s, but we'll see if that changes. That's one thing to watch tomorrow during the late morning hours, especially when you get towards our northeastern communities. That batch out, we've got another batch rolling in on and off throughout the afternoon. Could be heavy at times. Here's these temperatures. I told you, there's those mid and upper 40s brief, 9, 10 o'clock, and then that is out of here. And we're back to more cloud cover, especially the first half of the day on Tuesday. We're going to get anywhere from 3/4 to 1.25 inches. So there'll be some ponding, of course, and some minor flooding in spots. It's also about the wind. Winds ramping up throughout the day tomorrow. Will be gusting between 30 and 40. So enjoy this. Lots of sunshine, 48 degrees. Clouds increasing tonight down to 29. Again, we'll hover right around 40 through much of the day tomorrow. Then we'll have that big spread in the evening. Heavy rain at times, winds picking up, and of course that wintry mix in the onset of it. On Tuesday, temperatures in the mid-40s, breezy. Here's your pick day of the week. Find a way to enjoy it. Spring temperatures, we say hello to March and obviously meteorological spring. 62 degrees, then we've got a wintry mix Thursday, and by Friday, it's a system to watch. Could have a couple inches of snow with that if it holds true. Back to you.
Cool.
It's gonna make me want to go and check it out. I think it's swamp monkey because did you see the shine on the fur?
Okay,
it's
maybe
like
that's
kind of like that greenish tinge.
Maybe that's what it is.
We'll have to Google what a swamp monkey is, but that's cool. I mean, anytime the zoo has new babies.
It's always cool because they have the baby rhino, the baby giraffes. Always cool. And even if you don't want to go see the babies, go to the zoo. It's always a fun place.
And you know what, today? Good day for it. We've got lots of sunshine. Yeah, you're going to have to bundle up, obviously.
Sure.
But I mean, a great day for February, end of February. We've got sunshine galore, no snow on the ground. That all melted. And speaking of snow, you know, we couldn't end February with the least snowiest stats, right? That was in 1998, 0.2 of an inch. We're talking about it. We're now at number 3. So the third least snowiest with 1.2 inches. We picked up 1.1 inch yesterday at Hopkins. So that put us in the number 3 slot. Most, 39. Yeah, we came nowhere near that. In fact, we're at a deficit for the winter at 30 inches. So we're right around average yesterday. Our highs topped in the lower 40s. We'll do better than that today by about 5 degrees. Sunrise this morning was at 7:07 and sunset should be a beautiful one at 6:14. Look in the western sky this evening with that clear sky. You'll be able to see Jupiter and Venus. So bright, bright planets in the sky. So yesterday we picked up 1.1 inch. So for the month, we're down a foot. For the season, we're down 30 inches of snow. Could March be different? But you know, March is the start of meteorological spring. March, April, May, spring. So looking ahead here at today's temperatures, it's kind of spring-like, I guess. We've got temps nearing 50 in spots, definitely above average here. Again, lots and lots of sunshine. No issues with rain or snow today or tonight. We've got this beautiful view. Check this time lapse out. Put-in Bay, even down towards Faith Family Church in North Canton, a bright blue sky. Nothing going on Storm Fox. We got to go well to the west. It's in the Four Corners. That's where that low is sitting. Eventually, we'll get clouds sneaking in here during the morning hours. Early morning. By 8 o'clock, so most of your commute will be good unless you're in our extreme southwestern communities. Then this batch moves in through the morning from 8 to noon, and the onset of it, as it moves in, we could have a wintry mix with some sleet, freezing rain, and snow. Not expecting ice because it should be brief, and then I'll just change over quickly to a cold rain. But we'll be dealing with on and off rain showers throughout the day tomorrow. In fact, you could even hear a rumble of thunder. We've got a strong cold front that'll be pushing in around 8 o'clock in the evening. That'll be out as we head into Monday night, Tuesday, even Wednesday dry. But Wednesday, this is where we switch things up. We're going to get a wind shift out of the south, and that is going to bump our temps well above average into the low 60s, and I think you have a chance to enjoy this before the rain and or the snow arise. By Friday, weather whiplash, we're back into the 30s. So we get this big peak and then we dip below normal. Remember, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, first couple of days into March. And Friday, this is one system that we're going to have to watch because it's looking like instead of being on the warmer side of it, we're going to be on the colder side of the system. Next up, again, we have the first one on Monday, colder side as we head into Friday, and that could mean some measurable snow in March. So that's a look ahead. 48 sunny today, rainy, windy tomorrow. Again, that mix possible early, staying in the mid 40s, keeping the wind around, and then here you have it. Mix of sun and clouds on Wednesday, temps in the low 60s. Back to you. And good morning. It is 9:13 on your Sunday morning, and we're living up to the name. Lots of sunshine expected across our area on this Sunday. Temperatures headed back into the mid and upper 40s. You'll find the mid 40s near the lakeshore. 50 degrees possible to the south and to the west this afternoon. Winds out of the west were anywhere from 10 to 15 sustained. That's going to be later this afternoon. But our temperatures right now in the mid 30s. Feeling more like the upper 20s when you factor in that wind. All is quiet on Storm Fox. There are a couple areas where we're seeing some clouds mixing in our far northeastern communities and also down towards our far southwestern. This is what's next. So we've got a warm front attached to this low along with a cold front. This low will continue to traverse the country and it'll be in our area by the time we get into Monday. But I had to tweak numbers a bit tomorrow. Yesterday I was going with mid to possibly upper 50s. Thought the warm front would move in a little earlier. Unfortunately, it's not the case. Warm front's going to lift quick, followed by a cold front. So we'll have a window with temperatures peaking into the mid and upper 40s tomorrow. And I'll show you that here on Futurecast. So that's your one change. Looking ahead on Futurecast, lots of sunshine across our area. Temperatures again, generally in the upper 40s this afternoon. We're quiet tonight. Cold temperatures back down to around the freezing point. Clouds will be increasing as we go through the morning hours. Your morning commute looks okay right now, but after 8 o'clock, this moves in, and notice that as it's moving in, it could start off as a wintry mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain. It's our northeastern communities that I'm more concerned about with the potential for some ice. However, right now it's looking like less than 1/10 of an inch. So that's one thing that we're going to be watching closely, though, tomorrow morning. Of course, tune in with Scott Sable and Patty Harkin. Now, as we go through the afternoon, it's going to be a cold rain. Here's the difference. I thought the warm front would be moving through around 3 o'clock. Not the case. So our temperatures will hover right around 40 degrees. Then here comes the warm front. With that, we can have some rumbles of thunder and some heavy rain. And notice our temperatures jump up into the low 40s to the north, 50 to the south in the evening. That's out of here. We've got a quiet day on tap for us on Tuesday and on Wednesday. I think you're going to like Wednesday's temperatures. Again, we're going to be tracking a lot of rain. 3/4 of an inch to upwards of 1.25 inches expected, and winds picking up as well. We'll be gusting between 30 and 40. 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible as the front moves in the evening. So 48 degrees, lots of sunshine today. Clouds increase tonight down to 29 only. That wide range of temperature comes in the evening. We'll likely be hovering right around 40 degrees tomorrow. That wintry mix to start, then heavy rain wash out through the afternoon. Here's your pick day, Wednesday, 62 degrees. Enjoy. If it makes you happy, get it. Plus, you're shopping at Costco anyhow, so you know you're saving on the other things.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Or just get a hot dog and
Right.
get the $1.50 deal and be happy.
Limit yourself once a month. Who knows?
You know, but you know,
Yeah.
I like good weather, like a
too.
good sandwich. So we've got the good sunny at least part.
Beautiful,
anyway.
beautiful outside right now. Lots and lots of sunshine. Not the case yesterday morning. We picked up over 1 inch of snow at our official recording station, and you know we didn't want to end February on a notable note. The least amount of snow, 0.2 of an inch, set back in 1998. Now we are in the number 3 slot. Still a slot that we don't want to be in February. We wanted some snow, right? But we only picked up 1 inch, just over 1.2 inches of snow here for Cleveland. All right, we hit right around average yesterday. Temps in the lower 40s. Sunrise this morning was at 7:07 and sunset at 6:14 in the western sky. Once the sun goes down, you want to look for Jupiter and Venus. They are definitely shining bright for us. So for the next week, really. All right, so snowfall, you know, we're well below about 30 inches, and we just have a couple days left of meteorological winter. Meteorological spring starts on March 1st, and boy, is it going to feel like that. Today, temperatures better, about 5 degrees above where they were yesterday. We're headed in the upper 40s. Some of us right around 50 degrees. But here's the thing. We've got sunshine galore, and that sun is going to stick around all day long. A quiet 24 hours before our next system moves in. Right now, we are looking good. Here's our next system. Here's the timing. We've got clouds increasing during the early morning hours tomorrow. I think your morning commute will be fine unless you're in our extreme western and southwestern areas during the latter half of the morning commute. That's when the rain, possibly wintry mix, will move in. It'll be a quick shot of a wintry mix, so I'm really not expecting any kind of icing problems. If areas do get that, it'll be in our extreme northeastern part of the state here. We'll continue with periods of rain, heavy at times throughout the afternoon. Then the strong cold front moves through in the evening, maybe rumbles of thunder, definitely higher wind gusts with that, upwards of 40. Temperatures will briefly get to right around 50 and then they will drop from there. Tuesday, excuse me, typical day, temps low and mid 40s, and we'll eventually clear out some of the cloud cover. The day that you're going to want to definitely try to find ways to enjoy will be on Wednesday. Notice temperatures spike. We're talking temps well above average by about 20 to 25 degrees. So Wednesday's your day. Then we go downhill from there. Pattern flip as we head towards the end of the week. Temperatures ranging a bit cooler than average. We go from 62 to 37 degrees on Friday. And this is the system that we're going to be watching at the end of the week. Watch as we're on the colder side. This is snow. This could be some decent snow here as we wrap up the day on Friday. Of course, path and timing of that will make a big difference, and it's at the end of the week. So I'm just bringing it up because this is one to watch. We could have measurable snow as we head into the first couple of days of March. But March 1st, 62 degrees. Then we go downhill from there, and Friday's the day to watch. Back to you.
Well, you have some good news for folks who love drowning their pancakes and waffles in delicious syrup. Just throw that out there. The unseasonably warm weather in parts of the country has resulted in maple syrup season starting a month early. So in order to create this sweet and sticky topping, the weather needs to be, well, you know this, above freezing.
Then when we started getting these ups and downs, like the last, I'd say, week or two, it kind of stopped. You really want like a fresh coating of snow on the ground, that temperature is below freezing at night, and that'll get it going. Plus then it gets above freezing. 40 to 50 degrees would be ideal during the day. So right now, I think the SAP should be running great.
I know, because I know like the Lake Metro Parks out there, they have their syrup system set up, and then all the other places too. So I mean, a lot of folks will be enjoying a lot of stuff. But like you said, hopefully it doesn't hurt the trees long term.
Now, another thing to watch too, you know, if we twist it, you know, the pattern flips, which Scott Sable is going to be talking more about that this week. You're looking at, you know, budding early, stuff starting to pop out early, and then if you get those heavy spring snows, that's going to, you know, wreck your tree. You know, sometimes
cause some problems, yeah.
So that's something that we need to watch here in March. Again, we're watching
a tough Monday for folks.
Oh yeah, we've got soaking rains headed our way. So enjoy this beautiful blue that you see going on right now. We have temperatures above where we were yesterday already. We hit a high of 42 yesterday. There are parts right now in the lower 40s. We're heading into the upper 40s, possibly 50 this afternoon. But here's our next system. It's going to be traversing the country here over the next 24 hours, making its appearance in our area, mainly during the late morning hours tomorrow. So I do want to show you this here on Futurecast. I'll take you hour by hour through the day today. Sunglasses, a necessity for sure. Temperatures 3:30 in the afternoon, mid to upper 40s. So you'll find the cooler temperatures, of course, near the lake shore, well inland, upper 40s, possibly even 50. We're still quiet this evening, even overnight. There will be some high clouds filtering in during the early morning hours tomorrow. Your morning commute, for the most part, looks dry unless you're doing the commute after 8 a.m. in our far southwestern communities. That's eventually going to work its way to the northeast and counter the colder air. So on the onset of this, I wouldn't be surprised if we do have a wintry mix or some freezing rain. It's a sliver, but that's going to be pushing to the north northeast, more so concerned with Lake Geauga, Ashtabula County because you're going to stay colder. So icing conditions, less than 1/10 of an inch, but we'll be watching that and not really expecting any kind of icing event tomorrow. During the afternoon, though, this is going to be a cold rain and it's widespread. Temperatures hovering right around 40 degrees all afternoon. Then we'll be tracking a strong cold front. That'll start to move in as we head into the evening hours with a warm front as well. So this is when our temperatures are going to boost to the upper 40s, possibly 50 degrees. There'll be heavy rain at time, maybe some claps of thunder as well. That out by 9 o'clock. And you can see temperatures mid 40s in Cleveland, down towards 50 in Millersburg and New Philadelphia. So that's when we're going to reach our high. So I want to reiterate, tomorrow afternoon, cold rain, temperatures right around 40 degrees. We're going to hit those highs late in the day. All right, Tuesday starting off all right, and temperatures right around 45. It will be breezy. We're looking at the potential for, once again, some minor flooding in spots. Look at how much rain we're going to get with this system. This latest run puts us in between 1 inch to 1.75 inches. So again, a lot of rain headed our way. Plus winds will be gusting 35-40 as the system moves through. So 48 degrees, lots of sunshine today. Enjoy tonight, down to 29, mainly clear. Wintry mix possible as this moves in, but more so just heavy rain at times and wind throughout the day on Monday. Monday is looking rather soggy. Tuesday, it'll still be breezy. We say hello to meteorological spring on Wednesday, and the temperatures will match that. We're headed above 60. There will be some spots that could be closing in on 70 in our southern communities. But one that we're going to watch as we head into Friday, as temperatures tumble, this next system, it looks like we're going to be on the colder side of things, and that could put down measurable snow, possibly the most snow over February. I mean, that's not hard to reach. We only reached 1.2 inches, but likely that's going to come on Friday. Back to you.
It may look more like a coffee shop in the middle of the renovations, but that's part of the appeal.
Having coffee in a construction zone?
Well, they said it's clean, so you won't get any dust in it.
Oh, right. I mean, I get that, but the setting, I don't know.
To each his own.
Hey, you know what? Anytime there's a cup of coffee involved, why not?
Right.
I know March could be different.
Oh,
Scott
yeah.
Sable will be talking about what we're expecting in March all week long this week, and could be a surprise to us.
Oh, no. All right. Thanks a lot for watching, folks. We'll see you later.